April 23rd, 2026, A Meditative Life. A true neighbor, one who extends a hand of love. Beloved saints, have you rested into the peace of the Lord today? As we live our lives, we meet countless people. Among them are neighbors we must love, but sometimes there are also those like Iman who fell among robbers who desperately need our help. The story of the man who was nearly beaten to death by robbers while going down from Jerusalem to Jericho makes us think deeply about who a true neighbor is. The priest and the Levite who were passing by that road saw the man who fell among robbers but avoided him and passed by. They were people who knew the law well, but they turned a blind eye to the actual practice of love for a neighbor in need. However, one Samaritan was different. Although he was a Samaritan despised by the Jews at the time, he felt compassion when he saw the man who fell among robbers and approached him. He poured oil and wine on his wounds and bandaged them, put him on his own animal, took him to an inn, and took care of him. He even gave 2 denarii to the innkeeper, asking him to take care of the man and promised to pay back any extra expenses when he returned. Through this parable, Jesus asks, which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers? To the answer, the one who had mercy on him, the Lord commands, go and do likewise. A true neighbor is not about grand justifications or status, but one who extends a hand of love to a neighbor in need. Today, I hope you have a blessed day looking around to see who the man who fell among robbers needing help around you is, and actively practicing the Lord's love. Meditation and application. The first meditation is practicing love for neighbors beyond formal piety. I must look back to see if, like the priest or the Levite, I am trapped into the law and formal piety, turning a blind eye to neighbors in need. Despite confessing, let's practice the Lord's love, am I actually avoiding the neighbors who need my help with the excuse that I am busy? Today, let us offer a prayer of resolution to move beyond formal piety and practice true love for our neighbors in our daily lives. The second meditation is extending a hand of unconditional love. The Samaritan extended a hand of unconditional love without asking about the status or situation of the man who fell among robbers. When I help my neighbors, am I calculating the profit or reward that will return to me? Today, remembering the love of the Lord who loved me unconditionally, let us live a blessed day extending a hand of unconditional love to neighbors in need.